good evening to you. Many thanks for joining us tonight on the broadcast. You're watching KUTV Weekend Live. Let's take a look at stories making headlines tonight. Kenyans are facing difficult times, from high taxes to economic challenges. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua urges citizens to pray for President Ruto's wisdom in addressing the struggles. President Ruto continues to emphasize the importance of SHA insurance, calling for unity among Kenyans. Parents, teachers and students stage protests in Embu over the poor state of classrooms. And in agribusiness tonight, with the aim of increasing rice production, construction for the second phase of the Loanzo irrigation project is set to begin soon.
This is Weekend Live with Anyango, Sylvia.
That's right, and our sign language interpreter tonight is Lucy Kieri. Remember, this broadcast is also live on YouTube at KUTVNEWS Kenya, and you can engage with us on X at KUTV_Kenya at Anyango Sylvia KE. We begin. Now, impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has today called on Kenyans to keep President William Ruto in prayers as he forms a new executive. According to Gachagua, Mount Kenya people will not forget what they're going through in Ruto's government come 2027. Edward Nyamo reports.
Amidst the ongoing court case, impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and his brigade has yet again fired back at President Ruto as they continue to nurse the wound of impeachment. Gachagua, who was accompanied by his allies led by Kiambu Senator Karungo Wadhangwa, has pleaded with Kenyans to pray for President Ruto.
We want to ask the people of Kenya to remain peaceful, and we want to ask the people of Kenya to pray for our President, Dr. William Ruto, to give him wisdom to navigate the challenges affecting the Kenyan people. Our people are feeling helpless because of economic adversities, because of overtaxation, because of failing health systems, and the president has a big job to do. We want to ask prayers for him, for God to give him wisdom, so that the people of Kenya can get some relief as they go about their businesses.
Gachagua, who has repeatedly highlighted that the recent events will not be forgotten by Mount Kenya people, stated that come 2027, he will give a route on which the region should take, adding that the interests of his people will continue to drive him. Kiambu Senator Karungo Wadhangwa has come out to laud the government for returning the security details of the impeached deputy president, saying that the government should also return him to office, for he was elected by Kenya's not leaders. The DP seat has now become a hot seat in recent governments, with the appointment of Kithure Kindiki bringing about differences in the Mount Kenya region, where many have rubbished the appointment, with those close to Kindiki being seen to rejoice, and as per the National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula, swearing in will be done in the coming week despite Gachagua terming it as unconstitutional. Edward Nyamo, KUTV.
Now, outspoken activist Boniface Mwangi is currently detained at Kamkunji police station following this early morning arrest, which is alleged to be abduction done by plainclothes police officers lacking identification and service number at his Ukambani residence. This follows his call for Kenyans to honor those killed in the June and July protests. Mwangi had encouraged Kenyans to wear fatigues with anti-Ruto slogans and carry a Kenyan flag as symbol of resistance at today's Standard Chartered Nairobi Marathon. The police are accusing him of inciting violence related to his planned protest. And President William Ruto has defended the Social Health Insurance Fund, SHIF, stating that despite challenges facing the health sector, the plan will enhance healthcare access across the country. President Ruto emphasized that SHIF is a crucial step in improving healthcare for all citizens. He also urged Kenyans to unite and steer clear of divisive politics.
President William Ruto has come out to defend the Social Health Insurance Fund SHIF program, affirming that his administration is committed to ensuring that all Kenyans receive equitable healthcare services. According to the president, over 3 million Kenyans have so far registered under the new healthcare program, noting that this new registration will ensure that no Kenyans is left out from accessing benefits under the reformed public healthcare system.
Ya afya walikuwa ni wale wana uwezo, na wenye kuweza kwenda hospitali ni wale wako na uwezo wa kulipa hospitali. Tumesema kama taifa, mtu akiwa mgonjwa, hakuna mtu anatamani kuwa mgonjwa. Mtu anakuwa mgonjwa kwa sababu ya bahati ambaye haijampata vizuri, anakuwa mgonjwa. Na tunataka tuhakikishe ya kwamba mtu yeyote awe na uwezo, asiwe na uwezo, aende hospitali atibiwe na asifukuzwe kwa sababu hana pesa.
Uasin Gishu Senator also praised the SHIF program, calling it beneficial for Kenyans and urging all Kenyans to register. Besides the healthcare, politics took center stage, with leaders accompanying the president led by Homa Bay Member of Parliament Peter Kaluma, taking the opportunity to commend the president as a symbol of national unity, while calling out leaders opposed to him to respect the head of state. His sentiments were echoed by Mbeere North Member of Parliament Geoffrey Ruku.
Niseme ya kwamba sisi kama watu wa kule kwetu Kiambu na kule kwingine hatukusurutishwa na mtu kukupigia kura na kukusupport. Na kama vile Duncan amesema, Your Excellency, kama Karuma ako kwa serikali, tunaweza kuwa watu wa aina gani sisi tutoke kwa serikali turudi kwa msitu?
Nyeri Member of Parliament Duncan Maina assured the president of his support and reminded him that the Gema region elected him willingly without coercion, adding that they will not allow a few leaders to divide them. His sentiments were supported by Kiambaa Member of Parliament Juguna Kawanjiku, who said they stand firmly behind the president and will continue supporting him. Dennis Munyi, KUTV.
And now shifting gears to matters education, parents, teachers and learners in Mbeere South constituency in Embu County have protested over dilapidated classes in Kerangi Primary School, terming them as an eyesore and health hazard to learners. Our reporter James Baraka has the full report.
Despite it being properly stipulated in Chapter 4, Article 53, 1B of the Kenya 2010 Constitution, pupils from Kerangi Primary School in Mbeere South constituency, Embu County, are now facing the risk of their right to free and compulsory basic education being not granted as their parents and teachers take to the streets to protest over their ruined school.
Hatuna walimu wa kutosha, staff room hakuna meza, hakuna kalamu za kutosha, chaki ni problem. Tungeomba wa viongozi wengine waweze kutujengea madarasa, sababu kuna uharibifu wa yanaboromoka sababu yamejengwa kwa matope.
Parents have complained of the school lacking its own source of water, which has forced learners to carry drinking water from home, with a number of pupils regularly complaining of respiratory complications as a result of dust pollution.
Watoto wetu wanagonjekanga homa sana kwa sababu ya pumbi. Huku kwetu kuko na mashinda sana. Kwetu hata hatuna maji kwetu ni shinda. Kupata maji kwetu ni shinda. Watoto ndio wanakunjanga na maji shuleni. Huku kwetu hakuna maji.
While calling on authorities and well-wishers to remedy the situation, a grade 6 learner expressed her dissatisfaction with the current state of the school, saying that there is a looming danger of classes collapsing on them during the rainy season.
Klasi zimejengwa na matope. Wakati wa mvua tunapomokewa huko. Wakati wa baridi huwa tunatetemeka. Tunaenda choo sina milango, tunaomba mtujengee choo kwa na milango.
As this happens, the county chief officer in charge of ECDE has issued a clarion call to well-wishers to aid in uplifting the standard of these classes, as locals call on the area MP Nebat Muriuki to prioritize the school in the NGCDF-funded projects. James Baraka, KUTV News.
Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Ogamba has disclosed reconstitution of special court sitting to try national examination cheats. Speaking at Kereri High School in Kisii Central Sub-County, the CS further revealed that mapping out of examination irregularities hotspots had been done with a view of instilling deterrent measures.
Mapping has been done on the hotspots, and the teams are very well prepared, and we have special systems that are in place, including special security features on the papers, and everything has been put in place, including we'll be doing a lot of triangulation of even communication. The examination for KCSE, as a ministry, we are very well prepared with all the multi-agency teams that we have in place from the government. Because we are approaching this as our government approach to ensure that we deliver a credible examination where malpractices are not going to be allowed at all.
On that note, we are taking a very short break on the broadcast tonight. Don't go far, we'll be back with more stories.
Are you an aspiring media practitioner, a graduate, or you just want to advance your skills in television production? Then welcome to Kenyatta University, where education meets innovation. KUTV, the premier university television station in Kenya, is now offering short courses in TV studio, field technical operations, and video editing. Through these courses, you will acquire hands-on skills on camera operations, media production, lighting techniques, audio-visual editing, and sound and visual control, and how to operate key equipment in modern TV control room. Enroll today at KUTV and discover your full potential in cutting-edge TV broadcasting. Graduates of these courses will receive professional certificates. For more information, visit our offices at KUTV Studios or call us on 020-870-4252 or 020-870-4255 or SMS us on 0739-110-544. KUTV, a new experience.
Access to knowledge, solution to unanswered questions.
Guidelines to pursuing your rights and repossessing your property, intellectual or material.
This and more, only on Law Matters.
Hi, my name is Stella Tioi.
Jina langu naitwa Okemwa Mokwa James.
This is Mandela Gaya.
Ugonjwa ulipokuja ulichukua siku 3 ukaniweka in coma. 20 wamezikwa, 2 ndio wako hai.
I don't even know how it feels to see.
I feel like I cannot express myself well the way somebody who can walk can actually express themselves.
Ilichukua muda mwingi mrefu tena mpana ili kuikubali kwamba mimi siwezi tembea tena.
I've come to actually accept myself.
Ukijaribu kumsimamisha mtu umwambie tafadhali nionyeshe njia,
They find it quite strange talking to you.
You should just make schools integrated,
Inclusive setups.
by providing the right facilities.
You are watching Weekend Live with Anyango Sylvia.
to keep engaging with us on our social media platforms. That is on X at KUTV_Kenya, at Anyango Sylvia KE. Now, it's good news for the residents of Bunyala following the completion of Phase 1 of the Lower Nzoia Water Supply Project. According to the Principal Secretary in the State Department for Irrigation, Ephantus Kimotho, the construction of Phase 2 of the project is expected to begin soon to enable rice farmers in the Bunyala area reduce production cost.
Residents of Bunyala now have every reason to smile after the completion of Phase 1 of the Lower Nzoia Water Supply Project. Speaking about the project, Secretary Ephantus Kimotho stated that Phase 2 will involve the construction of areas covering 7,500 acres and will be completed within 8 months.
We had come to do an inspection of the Lower Nzoia irrigation project. Phase 1 is now coming to a complete. Phase 1 is covering an area under infrastructure of 2,500, and Phase 2 has now begun as well. It should take us another maximum of approximately 6 months from now, 6 to 8 months from now. Phase 2 will cover an area of around 7,500. So you can see this is actually going to be a very impactful project. Currently in the country, we have a very huge rice deficit. We have a rice deficit of approximately 700,000 metric tons. In our rice plan as a State Department, together with our National Irrigation Authority, we have come up with a rice plan, and 30% towards addressing the deficit of that rice plan, which is approximately 210,000 metric tons. We are looking at this region of Western.
Budalangi Member of Parliament Raphael Wanjala urged the government to expand the project so that rice farmers in the Bunyala area can reduce costs. Wanjala stated that once the project is complete, farmers will benefit by no longer needing to use electricity to pump water from the Nzoia River. Additionally, Wanjala called on the government to ensure that Phase 2 of the project includes the construction of a rice milling facility, saying that local farmers incur significant losses by transporting their harvests to Kisumu for milling. Busia County Secretary Oscar Juma, who represented the governor, stated that the county government is ready to collaborate with the national government and other stakeholders to make the project a success.
Na tungependa ministry bwana PS pia iharakishe ili maji yaanze kukuja by gravity, watu wetu waweze kupata faida, kwa sababu wakilipa stima inakuwa very expensive. Stima yetu pia is unpredictable because huku pia tunapata rain all the time, na mvua ikikuja tu stima imepotea, so saa ingine rice inaweza kosa maji ya kutosha.
The PS highlighted that the country is currently facing a deficit of 700,000 metric tons of rice, and his department has initiated various strategies to reduce this deficit. Dennis Munyi, KUTV.
Sports tonight, a team of homeschooling golfers emerged the winners of the 2024 NCBA Little Show Memorial Inter-Schools Golf Tournament at the Windsor Golf Hotel and Country Club. The homeschoolers were the best team of the 15 that entered the competition. Mitash Thaka scored 76 points, with Kanana Mudhoni and Jinad Manji scoring an identical 80, and Ashan Simani scored 81 points for a total of 236 for the team. Coming in close in second position was Premier Academy with 239 points. Kagame Handa and Sorav Soni scored 82 points each for the team. Ryan Juguna scored 85, while the best scorer for the team was Sevi Soni with 75. In the 9th round of the English Premier League, Manchester United lost to West Ham United 2-1 in a match that saw a penalty decide the scoreline. Substitute Christian Somerville opened the scoreline in the 74th minute before Casemiro equalized in the 81st minute. Jarrod Bowen scored the penalty in the 92nd minute to seal the game. In other matches, Tottenham lost to Crystal Palace 1-0, with the Blues Chelsea FC bagging a 2-1 win against Newcastle United, moving them 5th in the table. Arsenal are currently playing Liverpool and it's still on a draw that is at 2-2. We'll keep you updated on everything that will be happening after that in the subsequent bulletins. Now that is it from us tonight. Thank you so much for choosing KUTV and for staying with KUTV this far. On behalf of the production team led by my producer Edward Nyamu and director Martin Mutegi K. Martin, thank you so much for choosing KUTV. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Lucy Kerry and Anyango Sylvia. Have a good night.